And we can just dance the night away until we get no more. Shake all the hurt away so you can feel and forget who you used to be. For just tonight, could you just dance the night away?
Way on the computer quite a bit. All right, there we go. It's all good. Now we're in the dunes mission. What do you want? Once my people came to the desert and built a great temple, but while we labored, we were set upon by the stewards of the desert, the Forgotten. They killed my people, and now another ghost sits upon my throne. I beseech you, help me return to the temple. Help me reclaim my throne and my passage into the halls of heroes. Okay. Another ghostly king. Why are there so many ghostly kings upon the throne? Alright? Is it not a little suspicious that so many dead butts are sitting on the same throne? I'm just kind of curious, alright? I just have questions. I have questions. Can we get answers, please? 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 No? No? Okay. Fine. I'm actually really excited to play Guild Wars 1 today because I have been craving it, but I have been telling myself not to be able to do it. Like, not to do it so that I wouldn't, like, spoil myself on the matter. I like his horns. Look at that. I don't think all the centaurs have straight horns, right? Don't their horns kind of curve around their head? I have not been paying attention, to be fair. These centaurs look taller, too. I'm full of it, I think I'm just seeing things. I'm delusional. Been playing Guild Wars 2 too much, and the centaurs are tinier in that one. Do you think a centaur would be upset if he's your buddy? You know how, like, when a bunch of guys get around, a bunch of girls do it too, but guys are more loud about it than girls, where you get a bunch of rowdy friends together, and they just start teasing each other, and somebody ends up on somebody's back or shoulders. It always has to happen with my friends. Someone ends up picking somebody up, either by choice or suggestion, or by someone screaming and hollering and not having a choice. One of the two. Also, I'm gonna actually get rid of these little things. I forgot to take them down last time. They're not important. I don't need to worry about them. Anyways, but boy, someone normally ends up on somebody's shoulders without either their consent or their consent. In the end, it doesn't matter because rowdy teenagers be rowdy teenagers. But when that happens, like with a centaur, if you have a friend who's a centaur and you jump on his back, do you think he'd be mad? Do you think he'd just be like, okay, whatever? Or do you think he'd kick you off so freaking fast? Because for horses, having someone on your back is an extremely big deal. Because humans weigh, they're heavy, and their back is basically very, very sensitive, like very strong, but just sensitive. Like, you have to sit on a horse's spine in a specific manner without hurting, or you'll hurt them. I've had a few horse riding lessons. Now, mind you, I've not done anything cool. I've just been the type of training I'm talking about is like horseback riding, where they stick you on the horse and say, "Don't touch this," and follow the leader, kind of things. Like, not like the cool crap, right? But I've been on horse trails where they put you on the horse and they tell you not to move from that spot because there's a certain spot on the back of a horse that you could sit on comfortably without hurting its spine or hips because of how it is. I want to say that you're basically sitting like where their neck is, like the muscles and stuff. But if you go too far, it's like sitting on the small of your back. You know, like if you scoot too far back onto a horse, it's a problem. Like another thing is that like you can't. They say you shouldn't slide off the back of a horse unless it was your only shot, like to get off or something. Like there's like an emergency. Because a horse will kick at things at their butt just because they can't see back there as well. It's also just the fact that they're used to kicking things to defend themselves, like snakes and stuff. So don't be anywhere near a horse's rump. So people sliding off the back of a horse's butt, unless it's your horse, it's kind of dangerous. But this is my memory on the matter is, and horse safety is very, very rusty. I haven't rode a horse in a long time, and I only rode it because my mom liked horseback riding. So she had this trail she'd go on for a little bit when we were very, very little, so I'm very out of touch with it. But my point being is, with a centaur, jumping on a centaur's back, even if he was cool with you, like he liked you, wouldn't it be really difficult for it to not like be cool. You know, it might be a sensitive matter, or it might be really painful. Also, where's our ghost friend? Oh, you're over here. Oh, do we need to go destroy the gate stuff? Is that what you need? What's going on? Okay. Oh, okay. He's just stuck. Okay, whatever. But yeah, I'm just thinking like in a logical sense, like maybe not even like a sensitivity thing. It could just be that he doesn't like, you know, that it would hurt. Because I could see that. Imagine being like in a fictional world or in a magical world, and you and your centaur buddy go to hospital, and then they're like, "Oh, hey Jerry, are you drunk again?" "Yes, sir." Did you jump on Larry's back again?" "Yes, sir." "Fine, someone get the equine doctor in here. We need to make sure that everything is up to par and up to snuff." You know, Jerry, go that way. Go to the human section. Just imagine just a very like non-amused local doctor who's so sick of the centaurs having to come in and like, not because they don't like dislike the centaurs, but because they're so sick and tired of having to sympathize, you know, like to have to take care of the centaurs because humans can't prevent themselves from trying to ride the back of them because they're drunk and think they're horses. So it's like he like has all this extra work and he feels bad because he has to deal with that. I can see it, just the disgruntledness. Like, really? Again? Okay. Let's see. These things are also cool. I like how big the worms are, especially considering that in Guild Wars 2, the only worms that are like this big are like certain event worms, like the Norn's worm, like that you fight for the for your like ornament, like when you become like it's like a festival or whatever, or some kind, I think it's Jormag's festival or something, and then so it's part of your story. And if you play a Norn, and then obviously the Great Worm is huge, so it's bigger than that. But then I think maybe Triple Trouble would be in that section, because Triple Trouble's pretty. I don't know why he ran away. Maybe he just didn't see us. But Triple Trouble probably would be about that size. So I kind of like that in Guild Wars 2 and Guild Wars 1 they have worms that are big, but it is interesting to think that they have more of them in Guild Wars 2 or Guild Wars 1. Like, this seems like to be the most common worm. Get rid of their siege, because I don't want to deal with my back. I'm not gonna lie, I like this one. I hope this one isn't timed. If it's not timed, I'll be thrilled. The timing on these, sometimes it's really hard to tell if you're being timed. And it is true that in Guild Wars 2 it's a little easier to tell when you're being timed, because there are some events that are like that. But I think that it's just because they learned from Guild Wars 1. I think that's it. I don't think it was it's better than that because it's better than that. You know, I think it's just because it's a newer game and they were like, oh yeah, I guess players don't like not having a timer. Who would have thought, you know? Maybe the players don't like to try and guess how long they have to get out of the map before they lose. Honestly, though, I am very appreciative of the fact that Guild Wars 1 and Guild Wars 2's community is so nice for the most part. I've had lots of players try and help me out with things and giving input on both things, so I like that. It's kind of cool. I do still kind of do the trial by fire kind of situation where I'm like playing it. I had a few other guildmates be like, I can help you, I can play with you. I'm like, I would play with you, but I don't want to play with you because of needing to learn stuff. I want to be playing with you because I am not a deadbeat. But like, they've been giving me tips and tricks and stuff like that. So it's been very helpful. Oh my gosh. He hurts. Get him. I'm glad that this ghost is actually holding up really well. Like, I am really impressed with him. But yeah, so like, I've had a lot of people offer suggestions and help and stuff, and it's been very nice. It's been very appreciative. Obviously, I've had people help me on stream too, which I also am very appreciative of. Simply because like, I know that I'm gonna be frustrated with the game at first, which I have been a little bit, but not enough for it to matter. If I had to give it like a scale to 1 to 10, I think it's more like a 2 of annoyance. So compared to like other games that are out there that are annoying, that's pretty freaking low. So that tells you how much I'm enjoying myself. Ooh. Please tell me we don't have a timer.
Up ahead, inside the Temple of Ascension, is the throne of Palantir. The gods gaze down from the Hall of Heroes, granting their favor to those who control the throne. But there is another spirit who sits upon that hallowed throne. The temple is well guarded. Get me inside so that we may supplant the usurper. He must be destroyed before I can retake the throne. Keep me safe while I cast the ritual to open the door.
Okay, wait a minute. Hold on one second. Is this where I think it is? Okay, I just happen to think when we looked at the opening of that like the plaza area, that plaza place looks like somewhere in the desert island, in the Crystal Desert, that has a ghost worm there. Is this where we kill it? Because there's actually a palace there, and I always kind of wonder what that palace was. Like, why there's just ruins here, and why there's a bunch of monsters just existing and being dicks here. Well, now I know. I think that's what this is. It is a little odd, because I guess it's because in Guild Wars 2, it's about right here, but it's actually farther down, because you see more of the desert and less of the Shiver Peaks. But it seems like in Guild Wars 1, you're actually in the Shiver Peaks more, because you're actually the Eye of the North actually has a region around it. Where in Guild Wars 2, you don't have much. There's much of a region around the Eye of the North because you aren't going out in that place. They may one day do that, mind you. If they do, I support 100%. But I feel like it's not. Like, this map has more stuff on top than it does below. And that's okay. That's not a complaint. But so for me, I was like, why is it there? This can't be right. And the more I thought about it, I was like, no, that's right. That's the right area. Okay, so do we have to go to a teleporter? Because there's the temple. Maybe there's a way around. But yeah, so to me, it's like, that's too high up. That can't be it. And then I looked at the map just now. I'm like, nope, that's definitely what we're looking at. Because there's water around it in Guild Wars 2. Like, and so I think last time on stream, one of the viewers was mentioning that the water in Guild Wars 2 has risen. Like, the desert actually has water in it. Whereas in this version of the game, it does not. Because of the fact that it was in a drought. So, but it's fascinating to think about, because for me, when I saw it the first time, it was all watery, lots of greenery and stuff. And then you look at this area and it's nothing but sand and dunes, and made that area such a hard. Don't get me wrong, it's still hard to get into in Guild Wars 2. You have to have mounts to do it, but it's not the same kind of level of difficulty, you know. This is a matter of trying to, like, you have to find a way around what essentially is taller walls. Where in Guild Wars 2, you have to kind of contend with the water, because the water can throw you off your mount, and then you have lots of problems with that. Are these also kind of these buildings here? I don't remember seeing them, but they are probably actually underwater in Guild Wars 2, to be fair. So that could be another contributing factor too. I hope we can defend him. I hope we don't fail. Okay. Maybe we have to find a teleporter? That'd be kind of cool if we had to find a teleporter to teleport to the back of the desert, at the back of the castle. Like the finding a back door type thing. It would make sense why there was a patrol this way. I mean, there's something over there, but I can't tell if it's a waypoint or if it's a teleporter. We'll go back and find out, because there's something there. But yeah, because the deserts in Guild Wars 2 are actually magnificent. And this one, they're very desolate. There's still stuff out here, monster-wise, but it's very desolate. But in Guild Wars 2, it's kind of like more oasis-y, and then there's obviously your deserty areas kind of thing. Oh yeah, so... Slow tome. I don't know why we need the slow tome, but I think we shall find out. Oh yeah, I just realized he's an archer. No wonder he's not being a burden. He's actually just standing behind me, like the good little ghost boy he should be. Oh good, he pulled the sword out. Man, this guy is meaty. He's very tanky. I don't think I need to do that. I end up bumping the wrong thing, but it kind of works. Okay, that went well. I was a little worried. Because as soon as they start coming at us, I'm like, that is a lot of them. This armor is so much nicer. It's so much helpful. We have a slow staff. And it's an actual physical item with the carry, so... Do we take it to the door? Dunes. Escort the ghostly home to defeat the ghostly enemy. Hold out while the ghostly hero performs his ritual. Okay. So this right here isn't anything to do with the door. Okay. Alright. Yeah, he just mentions about killing the new usurper. That's it. He doesn't bring anything else home. So what if this is the side mission? Well, it would be funny if we find the side mission, we just bring in the staff. Like, oh yeah, you need this. Here's your staff. You like it? It's very shiny. Let's see. Still wandering around. We'll just deal with them. I was about to say, should I, like, deal with it? Should I let them handle it? I'll just faster if I help. It's faster if I just help them kill things. Okay. Because, like, I was gonna go around the other way, but I'm thinking, there's a lot of guards here, therefore this must be an important something. At the very least, we're, getting some killing done. Who doesn't love a little XP? Honestly, we're making great time. We're only 20 minutes into this. I was a little concerned. Maybe this fight will take longer, though. Watch me say that and be like, oh, this won't take that long. It won't be that bad. Only to find out that this fight is about to get messy and I'm about to do it 3,000 times over just to finish it. I will lose my ever-loving mind. Okay. Yeah, let's go up this, I think. I'm telling you, these things are so much more creepy Hold up. Is there a person back here? I feel like there is. I think we're not seeing them just yet. Is it a little overkill? Yeah, probably. But, it's helpful. That hurt a lot. That was rude. Rude and hateful. Someone kill that stupid scab. Everyone likes the scab. Oh, thank you. Okay, so there's nothing back here. Okay, at least I tried. Because I think our ghost friend is over here, right? I'm kind of glad our ghost friend's getting stuck on stuff because then he's not risking himself. You know what I mean? I'm kind of cool with that because then he's not, like, hurting himself. I know, I'm right here. I want you to follow us. But I'm kind of glad he keeps getting stuck there because it saves me a lot of having to go fetch him. Alright, so we're gonna go back to the way and see. Because I'm wondering if we could get, especially if I'm hoping this is the side mission. It could be the main mission, but I want to say it's the side mission because he doesn't mention anything about slow staff. That doesn't mean he didn't mention it beforehand, and I just don't remember. But I'm hoping he mentioned it earlier. Or that he didn't mention it earlier, and I have found an early thing. Especially if it's a matter of... I don't know. It was kind of easy to get the staff, so now I'm a little concerned. You okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so there is this section up here. I don't think we can go up here with this because this is the way we came in. I think we have to keep going. I think this is coming with us. Maybe. Or do we need to take this to the staff? Maybe we need to take the staff with us? Maybe this is just part of the story. Oh, we just need to stand near him. Okay. Do you think we can kill them all slowly and surely? By funneling them through this door? I'm sure we have to, like, kill them once we get in there, too. Like, you know, like, around them. But it kind of would be nice to be able to kill them beforehand. Or at least trim the numbers down. Oh, okay, so there's actually a guy in there, not just a worm. Okay, cool. Scales. Okay, so we got like actual people coming in wave at a time. That's awesome. All right. We coming in there? Okay. Awesome. They come again. Yeah, okay, we are trickling into them. That's awesome. Okay, I can do that. I can manage a little bit of trickling in. Okay, this is actually... We still have to watch our health and stuff, but we're not doing too bad. Okay. I think we can go in now. Bonus. Okay. Hold on to the rituals. Okay, cool. We need to go over here. We need to do this. And this. And then everybody needs to be right here. And while you all do this, I'm going to do this. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I should do this. Are we doing okay? Are we doing bad? I can't tell. No, don't do that. Come here. I mean, is this working? Is it not working? I can't actually tell if I'm doing decent. No one's really dying, but I don't know if he's actually doing anything either. You wasn't famous. You are full of it. You need to chill, woman. I hate them. Okay. There's a target up there. So let's go deal with that target. I hope they can protect it while I attempt this. Oh, can I not get up there? Maybe I can't get up there. Maybe there's no way around that.
We can just dance the night away until we get no more. I'll shake all the hurt away so you can feel and forget who